Welcome to Adhd. We are continuing our road to Erys in this story. So in this little short campaign, we will have Caleb, Lauren, Orion, and eventually Keetwan and Sydney. This story is taking place 1 to 5 years before the main campaign, probably closer to the 5-year mark. But we'll see. That is subject to change, in that in that time frame. We'll see as we listen to the main campaign. Anyway, hope everybody enjoys. God, I love my search history on Google. When it's like, I go to Google something, it's like, you want to do one of your recent searches? Roll 20. Anakin worms. Roll a d20. 5e legendary light armor.
Anakin worms.
I was looking for a very specific Star Wars clip, and Anakin worms worked. Brought it up. I think it was the first thing.
I mean, that makes sense. My recent search history was looking at what ludus meant again, since that's what Caleb was talking about last session.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Which he unmuted himself, but I haven't heard him.
I'm unmuted. Yeah, I'm here.
I thought I've
Lauren's
heard
muted.
Lauren, but... Oh, I haven't heard Lauren? It was just in my head?
I heard her giggle at one point, I thought, but I could be wrong.
I'm sure she did. I'm so freaking funny. So I listened to about 20 minutes of our podcast, and
where is it? Oh, I thought there was a. Never mind. I thought there was a laugh track in the Discord sounds. I need to add that to the Discord sounds when you say something like that.
My favorite part is when we're talking about when people's birthdays are, and we were talking about if Lauren was born before or after Father's Day, and I said
yes.
I said. Well, everybody's born
born
after Father's Day, if you look at it the right way.
Yeah.
It was just funny on the re-listen, because I forgot I said it, and I busted out laughing. And as I busted out laughing, Orion in the recording is laughing just as hard as me in person. I'm like, oh, okay, so it didn't... I'm not the only one that thinks I'm hilarious. I have rare moments where other people laugh, too.
Rare, but it does happen.
Oh, I am the guy that will just tell a joke to a room for myself. Like, I laugh and everyone else is like, that's not funny.
My favorite jokes are the ones that nobody else laughs at. They're not as much fun if everybody finds you funny. Oh, God. Lauren, are you good now? You gonna talk to us, Lauren?
No.
Oh, God. She's angry.
Oh, damn.
She hates us.
That was some real Orion energy right there.
Aww. She learned from the best.
Oh, I'm just now seeing her text messages.
I know.
Are y'all talking? Well, fuck me, right? One responded.
I have my phone on the desk, but my mic is blocking it, so I don't see it light up and I don't hear it vibrate. So, I have to literally move around my mic to see it. So I need to move my... Well, no. I don't need... Whatever.
When we play, I purposefully move my phone away because I'll get distracted.
Well, see, that's why I like to have... I like to have my phone where I can see it because I like to send text to people in the middle of a session to distract them from shit.
Yeah, I think you're the reason I moved my phone away. Let me see. Because I'll be like, oh, Orion texts me. Oh, I have a text from this person, too. Hey, what's that guy? Why is he texting me? I haven't talked to him forever. What's it say? And then I'm like, 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh, shit, I'm playing D&D.
I also use my phone for, some note-taking and other random stuff, so...
I like having a notebook. I like actually taking notes.
I can't do it.
I took some classroom supplies when I quit teaching. So I have 25, 30 notebooks.
Jeez.
So that were empty, right? So I've just taken some that are they're the the Spiral Ring notebooks. So like I have a whole notebook that's just dedicated to this campaign.
Oh, nice.
Because I mean, why not, right?
I just have.
How many notebooks did you take?
Hmm?
How many notebooks did you take?
Somewhere between the range of 20 and 30. I mean, I didn't like take them from the school. They were all given to my classroom.
Sure.
I just took them home with me.
Them illiterate fucking kids wasn't using them anyways.
Well, I mean, that's why I have so many. Is I just used the the school would give us a list of like, hey, these should be your school supplies. Hey, you know me, like I'm not typing up my own list. I'm like, okay, so I'd send it out, and then they bring Spiral Ring notebooks, and I'm like, I teach fucking kindergarten. They're never going to use these college rules Spiral Ring notebooks. So I accumulated like 30 of them, and then when I quit, I was like, the next kindergarten teacher isn't going to use those.
Might have done the same thing.
And they're not going to use all these crayons and colored pencils and scissors.
Man, it's so funny how we busted our asses getting those damn degrees, and Lauren's the only one that uses it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. You live and you
learn. Think about all the money I wasted.
Yep, I had no reason to go to college. But, hey.
I mean, I still would love to go back and actually get my counseling license. It just probably will never happen until my kids are older. I'll probably be like the 45-year-old. I'll be the 45-year-old going back for my master's or something.
Turn up.
Yeah, he'll be doing that because he'll be in college. You have to.
Yep.
He'll be the next generation's Dustin.
I'm gonna be.
Hey, Dustin works for Chattooga County now. I see him often.
See, I was gonna say I'm gonna be Goofy to my kids as Max, because Goofy ended
I think I'm gonna be Mickey. Oh, you were actually never mind.
An extremely goofy movie.
No, I got it. I was trying to no, it wasn't that one that he goes to college with him. If that's what you're saying. I haven't seen that one.
I couldn't remember.
The extremely goofy movie is the fishing trip one.
Oh, so what's the?
Or actually, that's just called the Goofy movie.
Okay, so the extremely goofy movie is the one to go to college because Max is an extreme.
I didn't even know that existed.
Max is an extreme. What is that called?
Sports?
When you're? Yes, he's a skateboarder or some shit.
Of course he is, freaking Max.
Hey, if you take in consideration the Goofy movies, Goofy is the only classic Disney character who has canonically fucked.
Yeah, he was fucking the librarian in that.
No. He has a son, a biological son. He is the only.
But also in Disney. But also in Disney canon, he boned that librarian that Orion's talking about.
He did.
Oh yeah.
She was hot.
It says at least twice. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, good for him.
So maybe more.
I mean, technically, Donald's sister has also canonically had sex because she has 3 kids.
Well, we don't count those guys.
His sister we never see.
Yeah, exactly.
You do if you watch the newer DuckTales.
What?
Nobody watches the newer DuckTales.
It's good.
I don't believe.
What's crazy about these classic Disney characters too is Minnie's a freaking thief, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she just straight up stole Pinocchio's cat from him.
Oh, that's called reusing assets.
It's got the same name.
The newer DuckTales has Ben Schwartz and David Tennant and Danny Pudi. It's a good one. Anyways, should we play this game? I don't know. That's how you say his name.
Talk about
Pudi?
DuckTales
Danny
game?
Puddy? Puddy?
Pretty sure I'm going to call it Pootie.
Abed from Community.
Pootie Tang.
Oh, I love him.
You're saying Puddy, I'm thinking Elaine's boyfriend from Seinfeld.
Never seen it.
No one
You
watched.
say Putty, and I think of the Power Rangers.
The Putty monster.
It's because I'm the only one that's got taste.
Lauren, I just heard.
Yeah, that's all I heard too. I heard nobody watches. Blah, blah, blah.
Caleb apparently understood it.
I mean, I kind of got the gist of it because I'm just used to her berating me.
I was going to say, Caleb knows what Lauren's going to yell at him about.
I just
It's
didn't.
like I didn't have to know the words. I knew the tone.
Oh,
Oh God!
I heard Seinfeld out of that. That's all I got.
Listen, I grew up in the '90s. I've seen some random
she
episodes
started
of
cutting
Seinfeld.
out. I was like, "Oh, this bitch giving me hell for having taste again."
I ain't say shit about
I
it.
have heard.
Damn, just dropping a B-bomb right there, huh?
Oh, my bad, kids. I'm sorry.
I have heard.
B-bombing it up.
Go fuck
I have
yourself.
heard great things about Seinfeld, and I've seen random stuff about it, but I have never been able to watch it. It's kind of like Friends. You know, people are all like, "Friends is great. Friends is really funny," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Never
but
could get
Seinfeld
into
is
it.
actually better. Is funnier than Friends, though.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think Seinfeld is much drier humor,
Yes.
which I do appreciate, though.
Anyways, should we play this game? Should we do this thing? I want to hear
talk about a
Lauren
Seinfeld
doing her
game?
British accent again.
I almost forgot to do it.
Yeah, everybody get into character, right? We need to say a line.
Right.
Because my PC is, "Hey, Sebastian, he talks like this. This how he
Oh,
talks.
God. I thought we were going to go
Talks
see
like this,
Caleb.
he just-
What was his name? Caleb Parrish?
Yeah, Caleb Parrish, Caleb P. That's what they
Caleb
call
P.
him for short.
Yeah, CP.
Caleb P. Pants.
ICP.
You haven't learned that nickname yet, though.
I am a snake man. A man who is also snake.
Is Caleb quiet to anybody else? Is it just me?
He's quiet to me.
Okay.
Oh, I can turn people up on Discord, can't I?
You can, but
I don't
usually
wanna
if they're
do that
quiet at
shit,
this point,
fuck.
it's because they're not talking to their mic.
Well, he's talking to us.
Hang on, I think I might have turned away from the mic that last time. Is that better?
That
Yeah,
is
a little bit
better.
clearer.
All right. So, will everyone talk about their character for 2 sentences? Because it has been so long since we've played. Caleb,
My character's name is Allegory of Remembrance. She is a tiefling
Ryan,
with
you
a
go
tentacle. I'm done. That was 2 sentences.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
I missed all of that.
It's okay. It was just Ryan talking about his character. Caleb, tell us about your character in 2 to 4 sentences. Go.
Her name is Allegory.
Of Remembrance.
You done, Orion?
Yeah, I was just letting Lauren know.
Okay. Anywho,
Of Remembrance.
I am Ajax. God damn it! Well, I hate playing over this voice.
She has a tentacle.
Okay. On the top, I am Ajax, the Constrictor. I'm a snake man, gladiator, ex-gladiator. I hurt people. I fled.
You're going to kill me with the sniffling tonight, Bret.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe if I do a lot of sniffs now, will it get them all out? Is that how it works?
Yeah, do a lot of sniffs right now. Right into the mic. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, I love it.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah.
so I don't think I should do it anymore for the rest of the night, right?
Yeah,
And
you
how
won't need
sniffing
to.
works. Damn it!
All right, Lauren, talk about your character.
Her name is Isabella Shadowsong. She is a thief princess on the run.
Okay, perfect. So, y'all all had a little, basically personal quest that y'all were going to do. And y'all decided to do Caleb's first. Or, I'm sorry, Ajax's first. Which is, Ajax is looking for where he came from. Am I correct, Caleb?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, your journey led you to the Searing Sands, which is the desert on the east coast of this continent. And you went to the arena, talked to Jax, the lizard folk monk from the Monastery of Bravery. And then you decided to go to see Sebastian, who is Ajax's old master. You learned that Sebastian and Ajax are bros. Like Sebastian calls them the Good Time Boys, I think. And Ajax was asking Sebastian where he came from. Sebastian didn't really know, but he said he knew someone that could help him. But there was a problem. The problem was that person had been captured, and he needs you to rescue him. He said if you rescue him, bring him back, that person that you're rescuing should be able to give you the information. He also promised to pay you 600 gold. And...
Each?
Total.
Man.
So the bargain was 600 gold total. He didn't want to give that to you, so his like caveat that he added was you owe him a favor. He gets one favor that he can call on you and ask you to come do anything for him, and you said you'd do it. And then y'all spent the night at in one of Sebastian's spare rooms. Allegory destroyed the faces of all of the Sebastian's faces on all of the tapestries in the room. There was 10 of them.
10 out of 20.
Uh-huh. So...
And she did it by doing magic missile, which her hand gesture, the somatic element
we
of
don't
that
have
is...
to get into the hand gestures. She used a lot of magic missile. Just burn through them spell slots, baby.
Yeah.
So,
But we had a long rest, so it's okay.
Yeah, you had a long rest. And also, I would just remind everyone, he showed you about... Ajax had a map of the area that he showed to Sebastian and said, where is this person that's been captured? He circled an area that's 10 miles away from where you are right now. Because I went back and listened to that today and was like, holy shit, I said 10 miles. So it's 10 miles away from where you are right now in the
That's
desert.
not that far.
But he circled about a 5-mile radius. And then y'all went back to your room, and Allegory did her thing, and then everyone had their own bed and went to sleep. Also, before we jump in, I want to clear one thing up. The sun is not blue. We have a standard sun. Call it yellow or orange, whatever color you think the sun is. It's that,
the main
it's that
sequence
color,
star.
It's a main sequence star, I believe, is what some people would say.
Yes, that is what our sun is.
Some like pretentious douches, probably. But there are 3 moons. 2 are purple, 1 is blue. The blue one is the smallest, the purple one is the smallest, and it seems to randomly disappear and reappear in the sky. That was very important for me to say for some reason. So, I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. We can start. So you wake up in, assuming everyone sleeps, you wake up in Sebastian's manor. You're still alone in this room. It's just the 4 of you. 3 of you. There's 4 beds, but 3 people. You're in here with the perfect tapestries except for the 10 that are damaged in the face area.
In the face area.
Why are we texting? What is this?
Don't worry about it. Okay, I gotta roll for something real quick. I have to roll... When you're 3rd or 5th level, okay. I have to roll 3d6. That's... Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm good.
What are you doing, man?
I just was rolling.
Share with the class. Okay.
Allegory is a tiefling, an abyssal tiefling, which means she has abyssal arcana. Each time she finishes a long rest, she gains the ability to cast cantrips and spells randomly determined from a short list.
Oh my god, I love it. So that's 3 spells. What if you're all the same number?
I get 1 cantrip, 1 3rd level spell, and 1 5th level. Or not 5th level. I get 1 spell at 1st level, 1 spell at 3rd level, and 1 spell at 5th level. So right now I can. So I hate how it's done. So I just gained. Let's see. I no longer can cast prestidigitation. I can't speak, so it's okay. Now I cast. I couldn't remember what all these symbols on my character sheet meant, and then I did this, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. Now I can cast True Strike as a cantrip instead of Prestidigitation. I no longer can cast Burning Hands. I now cast Cure Wounds.
Heyo.
And for my second level spell, I no longer can cast... Let's see, where was that? 3... I no longer can cast Invisibility.
Dang, didn't know do that.
I can cast now... Invisibility. I rolled the same thing.
I can't cast Invisibility. Now I cast Invisibility.
So I forgot that this was my Abyssal thing. So last time I had all these spells on my spell sheet. No, down further. Wait a minute. Where are you at? Sorry.
Are you telling us how to find the spells on your sheet?
No, I was talking to myself, responding to Lauren's thing. That's weird. Hold on, I'll send you a picture. But anyways, so I was going as if I had all those spells last time, because I forgot it was just the Abyssal Tiefling. I didn't remember what all the things on my spell... So I cast a couple spells I actually shouldn't have been able to last time.
Okay. So this time, you don't get any of them to even it out. No,
I don't think that's how this works.
I don't care. Alright, but that's fine, but argue with the DM, when you try to cast them, I'll be like, damn, it didn't work. So weird.
Neither of those are the right
It just didn't work.
So what was the question again? Sorry. Random tangent.
I guess I probably ended in a question, but it's really just, what are y'all doing? You wake up,
Yeah.
You're in this room, no one no one else is in here, So y'all just wake up in this lavish room with all the tapestries. What are we doing?
I guess let's go get that guy. What else is there to do? Let's go get him.
Is there
breakfast?
breakfast?
Get that guy. Let's go. Okay, I guess breakfast.
There's definitely not breakfast in this room.
Allegory stands up and looks around. I'm hungry.
Ajax says, "Shit, hold on. How do I do that voice?"
No.
I remember the way to the dining halls. Go see if Sebastian's prepared any breakfast.
I don't know. I couldn't understand anything you said. I think I do need to turn you up.
Yeah, he's a little quiet today.
You turn me up?
Yeah, put you 125. Turn it up.
Turn up for what?
So what did you say?
Okay. All right. I said... Okay. I said... I remember the way to the dining halls. Perhaps Sebastian's prepared some breakfast. And I'll just kind of lead the gang to the dining hall and see if there's anything ready.
Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Sorry, I'm distracted. Like I said, would happen if I had my phone.
Yeah, put your phone away. Why are you looking at your phone?
Hey, you're not my dad. So yeah, you go out and you go out of the room, and Ajax has spent a lot of his life here, so he knows where he's going. He takes you to the dining hall. You get there, and there's this immaculate breakfast out it's a huge table. Y'all seen which Batman is it where he takes the girl on a date and they sit at opposite ends of that huge table?
Is it one of the Michael Keaton
in his house?
It's the first Michael Keaton.
Yes, it's a Michael Keaton one.
That's what I thought.
Batman Returns?
No, Batman. It's just Batman.
Probably not. It'd be crazy if it was the first one was called Batman Returns. So in Batman, they're sitting all the way across the table.
the first one was called Batman Returns. The second one was Batman Forever, and the third one was just Batman Begins.
Yeah, and then the fifth one was, more Batman.
And then the seventh one was, we got Christian Bale now, Batman.
And then the eighth one was called Sling a Ding Dong Batman, and it was actually a Spider-Man movie, but they knew that Batman sold tickets. So, okay. Okay. So it's a table like that, except that it's filled with food. Any breakfast item you can imagine. Well, the two of you that are on Orion can imagine is basically there.
Are there pickles?
Oh, totally, dude. Yeah. There's even some fried pickles, which you wouldn't think is a breakfast item, but...
Allegory goes to pick up the pickles. She then drops them on the floor. Do they bounce?
Roll a d4.
A
yes,
D4?
even no. Yeah. Roll anything you want. I think I said even was yes. No, it was no. So
It
no,
was
they
no.
don't bounce.
Okay. Allegory goes, these aren't pickles. I'm changing her voice. These aren't pickles. And then she turns away from the pickles and goes to eat some eggs.
So, like I said, you wouldn't think fried pickles would be a breakfast item, but the only person that is in this room other than the three of you is Sebastian, and he is dressed very, very similar to the clothes he was wearing yesterday. You know, silk, real light wear because it's hot here. It's bright purple with gold trim.
He probably wouldn't be so hot if he wasn't so fucking fat.
Dude, he's lost 2.5 pounds this week alone. So how about you stop body shaming? You know,
Yeah.
No, fuck that. We body shaming. We are shaming. We are gaslighting. We are doing all the toxic things to everybody. This is not a safe space.
So he is, as Caleb has pointed out, a bit on the overweight side. And the robe he's wearing is a deep V that goes down almost to his belly button. So he's just kind of really showing off what what he's got to work with. And he's just eating these fried pickles by the fistful. As y'all come in.
Ew! There's grease all over his silk.
He's not an animal. He wipes his hands. He doesn't get his silk greasy. Napkins have been invented. I mean, fried food exists, apparently.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
But they are silk napkins.
They
So
are
he is
silk
kind of getting
napkins.
grease on his silk. Oh, Ajax, my boy. It's so good to see you again. Oh, you gotta get some of these pickles. It's good stuff, man.
Ajax.
We also got waffles, eggs, pancakes, sausage, biscuits, bit gravy down there, more sausage.
Ajax stares at Sebastian in just like
Sausage and
contemptuous
eggs mixed together.
disgust as he eats a sausage.
Allegory's tentacle grabs the sausage and brings it over to her, but she's just mostly eating eggs right now.
Isabella's doing the same thing Ajax is. That's what the fuck.
So, lots of happy faces this morning here with us. So, do you think you can go out and find old Caleb P today? It's today the day we get Caleb back. It's just not the same around here without Caleb.
Yes,
I miss the lad.
We'll go fetch your man, Ajax. Just remember, you're into the bargain.
We're fetching Ajax?
No, it's Caleb. I need you to get Ajax sorted,
You're-
buddy.
Oh,
Aren't
whoopsie
you
daisy. Hold on.
Ajax?
Yeah, I got my.
I got myself confused.
You're like three
I
ladies deep, buddy.
I mixed up my imaginary characters for a second.
You're
we're
like
talking
so
about.
deep, and I can't.
I mean,
get out
we're
of this
talking about
character
Caleb
voice.
Parrish. I know that's a hard name to remember and everything. So
Caleb
Oopsie
P's what we
poopsie.
call him.
Yeah, we'll go get your
He's
man.
like the parish. It's just everybody spells it wrong. Too many
Go get
R's
your-
or something.
We'll go get your man, Sebastian. Just remember, you're part of the bargain.
Oh yeah, remember yours too. Eh?
Hmm.
You know I'm good for it. You used to get me more than 600 gold a fight, man.
used to do what?
You get me more than 600 gold in one fight, man.
Oh, 600.
More than 600. 600. See, it's hard to talk slow to enunciate in this accent.
I heard sex
In this
hungry.
I'm that too, buddy, but Isabella Shadowsong. But I was totally a joke.
Let's get out of
even
here
into
before I lose my
girls.
breakfast. And then Ajax will make his way towards the door.
Well, I guess more for me then.
I'm just gonna keep sharing
Sliding
pictures
your
of
plates
Zoe
closer to-
Kravitz.
Why are you doing this to me?
Stay focused.
I have not seen this. Which Batman is? Nope.
It's the Robert Pattinson one.
Oh, it's the one where the werewolf became old Batman. Anyway.
My entire
Alright, see you
goal,
later.
whenever Bret DMs, is see how distracted I can get him.
It's not hard.
It's not.
Lord have mercy.
No, like what? Just sometimes you go to like lakes and your whole goal is to watch the water splash when you throw rocks into them. Like it's the easiest thing in the world to do. Especially if you're sending pictures and at a screen I'm staring at.
Fucking amateur out.
That's why I didn't send him to the text group.
Yeah, I've moved that away from me. All right, hang on, I gotta recenter.
I really like the last picture I sent.
It won't load for me.
That's how it is.
It's just
I did it so
Hate you.
so you just sitting there
so much.
so it's just the top
I've
of
not
her
been
head,
able
and it
to
looks like
move
it's gonna
forward.
load.
Because I'm waiting on this picture to finish loading, and I can't do it without seeing it. You son of a bitch. You rotten bastard.
Did you know that you can copy image while it's loading, and if you copy at the right moment, it does that when you paste it. Oh, it's so good.
I mean, geez, what are you using? AOL dial-up or something? It's...
Oh, God, it's so funny. All right, Bret,
Oh,
come on,
God,
dude. What are you
man.
doing?
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm distracting everyone with pictures and nonsense, but here we go. Okay, so you exit the manor, and you go into the, like, oasis area that he's built this manor around. You do see more nobles. Nobles probably isn't the right word for them, but rich dicks probably. Like chilling around the water area of the oasis, and you can also go. Y'all broke into this place, didn't you?
technically.
What?
No,
No.
you just charmed person or something.
Yeah, Allegory and...
Ajax broke in.
Yeah, Ajax broke in.
Broke
Allegory
in
and
the walls,
Isabella went in legit. They let us in.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was basically like y'all weren't dicks, so they let you in.
Yeah, but they didn't let him in because he's a dick.
Right.
Right. Yep. Way to say the quiet thing out loud. So
That's what I do.
So you can walk around and talk to people. You can leave through the exit you made for Ajax, or through the front, the normal people exit. I have to hit X on this because now they're gifts. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like the front gate where the guards were.
Yeah, we just...
And I don't remember anything about them, so it's totally new guards.
Yeah, I'm going to exit out the front entrance after I'm done eating my eggs and sausage.
Oh, you didn't leave with everybody else?
I mean, they left
Or you
before I was
took them
done
with
eating.
Quite rude of them to just leave when you still say how eating, isn't it?
Yes, I wasn't
Ajax.
done. I wasn't done yet.
I know, me either. They just left. But I mean, AJ, he's a pretty cool dude, though. You know, overall, like he's a cool dude, but he can be a little bit of an asshole sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah?
that
Like,
seems to be the common theme. Allegory takes the last bite of her eggs, and then she stands up and walks away without saying anything else to Sebastian.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I was pretty much done too. I was about to go do my workouts, and then
She's
I
out
think
of
I'm
the
on
room.
after that, and then the door closes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so y'all exit. You're now back in the Searing Sands. It's horrible out here. It's hot.
Searing.
Sand. Yeah, searing, and there's sand everywhere. It's basically, you know, Anakin's nightmare. It's very Tatooine-ish. And
stereotypical Arabic music playing in the background since we're in the desert.
Arabic is a word that I don't know what that means because I'm so in character that it's blowing my mind. Sounds like a made up word. So, are y'all just headed towards this pinpoint on the map? This 10 miles away?
Yes. Yes, we are.
All right. I need everybody to make a survival check then.
Survival.
And
I need to know who's. I guess Ajax. Are you leading this charge?
Yeah, Ajax will be taking the lead. He kind of, he's familiar with the area.
Yeah, and Ajax, you actually can get advantage on this roll because you're familiar with the area and grew up here pretty much. So
I got a 15.
15's good. That's a nice, respectable roll.
Yeah, for a 0 modifier.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
So, well, for 21 total.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't think I need to roll again.
Man, you guys, this was supposed to be fun. Wandering through the desert, like
we completely avoid the fucking sandworm. Get shit on, Shai Halud. You ain't getting us. We're walking without rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, you fuckers are just like, yeah, we're not going to ask any questions about if there's a better way to get there. We're just going to walk 10 miles into the desert. I'm like, all right. Roll some checks for that. 15, 17, nat 20. Okay, yeah, all right, well.
Yeah, and if you add all our modifiers together, it's a +1.
Yeah, it's a +1.
Yeah.
We're not a wise group.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, so. Okay, so. Caleb, roll a d20.
Just an AD 20?
Yeah.
You even told him he could have advantage, didn't you? And he didn't even roll advantage. He got
I did tell him he could have advantage, yeah, and he just rolled 1.
Okay,
he needs more.
16.
What's a random encounter, Bret?
Okay, well, I'm actually going to change it a little. Because
I was being serious when I said walking like the Freeman do in Dune. I'm showing everybody how to walk without rhythm so we don't attract like sandworms or shit like that.
I don't get that reference, but I bet it's hilarious.
Kinda, yes.
I'm walking with rhythm because my reverse high heels are hard to walk in. Not really, but in sand it's probably a little awkward.
So we'll say everyone filled up their canteen, or water bottle. I hate that word.
Oh, he called it a coldie keeper.
I filled up my moist sack.
Coldie keeper.
It was something like that.
That sounds familiar. Did I say that?
I wrote it down.
I think so. That might have been a steel thing.
That's definitely a Bret thing.
One of us said it, and that does sound like a me thing. Yeah. So, but they don't all keep them. Anyway, so y'all just like are walking through the desert like champs, right? Like it's like you all grew up here, but Ajax, he like looked at the map once when y'all left, like just glances down at this huge circle that Sebastian drew on it, like folds it up, puts it in his bag, and just starts champing through the desert like he knows exactly where he's going. And after y'all walk for like no problem for like you just walk for like 3 hours into the desert, just like it's nothing, right? It's like you're taking a stroll down Main Street. You come across a group of orcs come up to you, and this is Caleb, because of your nat 20. I changed the encounter a little bit. I would say that Ajax would know because he spent so much time here that they look like most orcs in the area. Very little clothing, strapped to the teeth with weapons, tall, muscly, but one of them is like dragging a cart, which means they're either going to try to kill you and take all your stuff and put it on the cart, or maybe like trade with you. And they don't attack you on sight, so it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're not feeling aggressive or not aggressive at the moment, and would trade with you if you're interested. And they seem to be making their way towards you. Like, they see you about the same time you see them and turn their path so that they're coming to you.
I just kind of turned back to Isabella and Allegory. Eyes up. They don't appear to want any trouble right now. Things can change. Let's handle this carefully, all right?
Yeah, well,
And I guess we'll.
Jesus.
Allegory sneezes. Oh, I wasn't even facing my mic. That hurt. Oh, my chest hurts now.
Bless his heart.
You sneezed all over. You sneezed all over Lauren's great line, though. So
I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it.
he said, "Heads up, they're not aggressive, but here they come. They might be." And she said, "Yeah, whatever." I think.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah, whatever.
Then I sneezed. Whoa.
No, you sneezed at the same time. It was terrible.
It was terrible for you. It was terrible for me.
No, it's terrible for everyone who wants to hear Lauren's great thing.
Allegory just
so
however you unhooks her glaive from her back and just holds it casually at her side. Almost like it's a walking stick, I guess, and then she just continues to walk toward these orcs with the rest of the party.
Okay. Why don't everybody make an insight roll as they approach?
Oh, cool. I'm good at
Everybody
that.
or
Everybody.
okay.
It's fun when everyone rolls. Let's
10.
see, like 17, 24.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm
Oh,
good
shit.
at this.
18.
Because you have no
Ooh.
modifier.
Yeah, you're making us do a lot of
Did-
wisdom-based rolls, and none of us are wisdom-based.
Did Caleb freak out, or was that on my side?
That was
What do you mean?
no, that was Lauren. I got an 18.
Yeah, Lauren said, "Oh shit."
Nice. No, I mean
Decent.
Caleb
Oh.
talked, and it just made crazy
Oh.
robot noises.
In here.
Okay, so as they approach, I would say, Allegory, even with your 10, you notice that, like, your nonchalantness with your having your glaive readied seems to be unnecessary. Like, they don't really seem like they care. They're not offended if you have have weapons ready as they approach. Shit. Isabella, you just, like, have no fucking clue what's going on. They walk up and they are... Because all Ajax said was, heads up. You know, they might not stay friendly. And they are all strapped with weapons, and it looks like it could go bad any second. Ajax, you get the vibe that these dudes they're feeling really, really fucking chill right now. So they walk up to you, and
And they just smoked a blunt.
yeah. Oh. Yep, so that has to change things. So the one in front approaches, and he's about 6'3", jacked, green skin, right? And he's got blue paint on his face, and he's like, "Hey man, what y'all do there? This would be very much all of it."
Do you at least have your modifiers?
I'm sorry.
I thought I had your character sheet.
Lot of mercy.
Now we gotta look.
Did you just upload a blank character sheet? Is that what I'm going to open up to? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, you got a wisdom modifier. You're just not using it. Okay. Wow, there is nothing on your sheet, though.
How? When I
Oops,
the last
It must not have
the last like 40 minutes of our last session, by the way, is us bullshitting. So I skipped there first because I thought that'll be the end, what I need to hear, but it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And what I skipped to was me telling Lauren, I'm going to add that to my sheet. And I was like, I mean, I know you're putting it on yours, so it's pointless for me to do it, but I'm going to add it to my sheet too. So I assume that meant
I might
I
have
don't
forgotten
think
to
you
save
saved
it.
any of it.
I don't see it.
Holy shit, your stats
Bret
are
rolled 'em.
ridiculous, though. What? +2 to strength.
Here
Plus-
we are fixing.
Yeah, remember we rolled a
4
live.
to Dex. So what? +4 to Dex, Intelligence, and Charisma. +3 to Wisdom. No, wait, I'm wrong.
I'm behind.
I have LE Rogue Temp. That
Wait,
sounds
no,
like
I'm
you.
right. Jeez. Okay.
Is it 14, 19, 15, 17, 18?
I did 18, 17, 18. Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know what you have, but I have a little bit of a character sheet too. Let me look at yours.
She doesn't have the modifiers written down.
I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, I said ours were the same because it didn't open yours. It opened mine.
Does yours have actual
Yeah,
information? Brett?
mine's better. Here, so start with it.
Okay, send it. So what? It's 2, 4,
6, 8.
3.
Who do we appreciate? Well, I really appreciate Ajax. He made me a little money when he was my boy. We used to be best friends too. He tell you now that he don't like very much, but he's full of shit, you know. He likes me. He's a cool dude. He does have a cool dude too. There it is. I found a sheet. Let's just upload that real quick.
Did Sebastian fucking follow us into the desert?
Hey, well, I just
Or is
listened
his
to the
presence
last
just
episode before we played.
so
The end
fucking
of the last episode
omnipresent?
before we played, and I love doing Sebastian's voice. It has to be so annoying to listen to, but
It's a little bit annoying.
I'm not annoyed by it. I mean, like I said, I'm acting like I hate the character. I mean, it's an interesting character, but
oh, you should totally
Ajax
hate
just
him.
can't
I don't.
stand him.
Yeah, your sheet.
Well, that's one of the things that I really like about him, though, is he's horrible. He's a horrible person, just terrible all around. But I like doing his voice, and I like just being terrible as him. So he's fun to embody. So the orc in front, that was about 6'3", he has blue paint on his face. He approached you. He was like, "Oh, we all do that here, man. We don't see like all sleepy iron much, man. What you doing?" Sorry, I just thought it was something funny.
Was that in character?
Yeah, bro.
Ajax will tell him,
I made him
my
high.
name's Ajax.
Yeah. That's cool, dude.
Searching for a.
I'm Zolg.
We're searching for a group
Well, hang
of.
on, dude. I was introducing
Searching
us.
for a
What
group
is
of
that?
bandits.
I was
that have-
introducing us, dude. It's kind of rude. I feel like when you're supposed to talk to somebody, like I talk some, and then you talk some, and then like we take turns. You know what I mean? You know, like,
Oh,
dude.
apologies.
So I'm Zolg.
My apologies.
That dude over there is Gung, the big.
Zog.
Bit.
Gung. Allegory nods to each as she says their
Yeah,
names.
you got them right so far. Batting a million, as they say. And then big fucker in the back. His name's Nolf. And then we got Vargy over there, little dude.
No. Foggy.
Vargy.
Does
It's
Does Knob have
Vargy.
like 3 O's in it, so you have to hold it out long?
Hey, no, man.
Foggy.
He doesn't have any O's. He got 5 L's.
Oh no, that was Caleb talking out of
It's got
character.
5 L's,
My
man.
bad.
It's N-U, LLLLLF, bro.
No.
No.
The emphasis is on the L.
No, the emphasis on the O.
Right. Well, name's Ajax. Lady here,
Zolg.
that's Isabella.
Got my name wrong.
The one with the tails from the head. That's Allegory. Searching for a group of bandits in the area. They've kidnapped someone. Trying to
Oh
get him
shit,
back.
man! Are you looking for us? We just bandit work.
It depends. You're carrying a man named Caleb with you.
Nah. No, I didn't know about
Yeah.
Caleb. But if you dudes got some money, I could sell you some stuff.
Ajax, can Ajax see the quality of their wares? They got some quality stuff.
Yeah. So, this is the thing. I've let this nat 20, I guess, do a lot of things, but y'all all rolled so high on the survival, and you got a nat 20. So I changed this from like a combat encounter to making them merchants, and yeah, they do have some. They have some pretty good stuff. They're pulling a cart.
We could still turn this into a combat.
You still could
encounter.
turn it into a combat encounter
No.
with the 2, 3, 4 orcs. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't care. So they're just carrying this cart, and it's not organized at all. Like everything's just thrown onto it. But just looking at it, it all seems like quality stuff. Anything you can find in like the like regular gear, in the player's handbook is here if you want to buy it. And they do have a few really good things, but I don't know how much money y'all have.
I don't think I have a lot. I don't even know if we have any. I have any
Holy
gold
shit,
on
stuff
me.
is expensive.
Allegory has 0 gold according
Yeah.
to her
Have
sheet.
no gold. That's crazy. Y'all are level 5. You need
No
to have
gold.
some gold. Y'all roll for gold.
No, Allegory doesn't. Allegory doesn't care.
Okay, well the allegory doesn't. Let's see.
Okay. How much gold can you say we have, Dungeon Master?
Well, let me see.
I mean, you should.
Laura needs to roll 4d4. Caleb, are you a fighter or a barbarian?
Fighter, mostly.
Fighter, mostly.
I'm fighter barbarian. I only took 1 level of barbarian, so I'm mostly fighter.
You started as fighter, so.
So you
It's
roll.
about which one you
roll
start as.
5d4. More.
5d4. Okay.
More than a rogue? What?
5d4 times 10. Rogue is 4d4 times 10. Yep.
Oof.
But it doesn't matter
I've got
because Lauren
9 gold.
rolled a 14 out of 44, whereas Caleb rolled 9
Shit,
out of
rolled a
5d4.
14. Okay.
And then it's times 10. Unless you're going to make them do more. Because of
And
level.
then, so it's times 10, so that's 140 and 90, but then I was going to give y'all some extra. So, Caleb, you can have 150. And then, Isabella was like, your dad was like the king of thieves. So what, you can have...
Yeah, but she's on the run,
Yeah,
so she might have
I
lost
couldn't
some
take
of that.
everything with me.
Okay, so we'll say you swipe some stuff, you're able to sell some stuff along the run, on the way and stuff on the run. You can have...
I mean, she is paying us to help her, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
or
she's supposed to be
something,
paying y'all,
so.
too. So, you can add 1,000 gold to your total.
Ow.
So y'all have 1,140 gold, 240 gold, and 0.
Yep. Allegory has not asked to be paid this entire time. Allegory is going to look through the orc's wares and see if there's any sort of old, decrepit books. She's going to look at Zog, right?
Zolg. I don't remember how I said it. His name's spelled
Zog.
Zolg.
Z-O-L?
Zolg. Zolg. It's gotta be
She
Zolg.
says,
Zolg. Be
Zolg,
you. Zolg. I probably said it right.
have any ancient texts? Anything with old writing?
I don't even like know it. How you know if writing's old or not, man? Like, isn't writing just writing, dude?
If it's hard to read.
Oh yeah, then like
If it's hard to read, it's
it's
old.
all ancient, right?
Yeah, I guess if you can't read, then everything seems ancient.
Hey man, why you gotta like make fun
Can
of me?
you
Because you
read?
can't just because.
Can I?
Yeah, dude, I can read.
Can you read?
Yeah, I can read. Can you read?
Good. Some.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I roll a 16, so we have that thing over there that like I can totally read, but you know, like
You rolled a 16. What does that mean? Is that an orc phrase? You rolled?
no, I rolled 16 of them, man, and I am just
Oh.
as we say,
That has to be hard on your
orcish-
wrists.
The old orcish saying, man, I am tripping. Yeah, you're not an orc, so you probably don't know what that
Oh.
means, but it's totally happening to me right now. But yeah, I found this old book one time.
After
It's
Ajax,
just sitting over there, and I can like totally read it, but reading's boring.
She walks over to the old book.
Make a history check.
after
Caleb, you can go ahead.
Oh, she's actually good at
Minus
this.
1, right?
Yeah, but she has proficiency in it. So it's a +2.
Jeez. What were you saying, Caleb? While he rolls that?
I said after
That's a
Ajax
9.
kind of like looks over everything, and it's like, I mean, decent stuff here, but nothing that he really needs. I don't think.
Well, let's see. Well,
Ajax will
Allura
be
buys
like,
the whole cart. Not Allura, sorry, Isabella.
well, they have They also added on to the things I said. Right, it's basically all the common things.
What?
They have a movable rod.
Hold on, you were cutting out. What'd you say?
Fuck!
Did we lose Bret?
We did.
I
His
think we
little
did.
status thingy went away.
He's just leaving us, and fuck it. I try to talk sometimes. Doesn't work well.
So I made a note to myself that my character sheet is supposed to be on my computer. I have yet to find it. I wrote that down, but I don't know where the hell it is.
Oh, that's funny.
Apparently
Lost
I
it.
Have you like searched your documents for like the name of your character and see if this character
That's what I'm fixing to
pops
do
up or
because I
something?
just found that note to myself.
Yeah.
Was that Bret for a second or no?
Nope. Still mysterious.
Nope.
And of mystery. Bret Bradford.
All right, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Perfect.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. So, they have all the things I said they have, and it shows what time it is. So let's push through this.
Which we didn't hear any of it.
Right. Well, it's the. Oh, dang it.
What is going on over there?
Sorry, I died for a second. They have like all the common items in the player's handbook, and then they also have an immovable rod, horseshoes of speed, and cloak of the bat.
Cloak of the Bat.
Let's see what these do.
Cloak of the Bat.
Okay, that's what y'all are interested in. So let's look at that first.
Everybody's gonna Google Cloak of the Bat. Cloak of
Oh,
the
shit.
Bat. I'm reading my book.
While wearing
but
this
I got a
cloak,
9.
you have advantage on stealth checks. In an area of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edge of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet. If you ever fail to grip the cloak's edge
Holy
while
shit.
flying in this way, or if you are no longer in dim light or darkness, you lose this flying speed. While wearing the cloak in an area of dim light or darkness, you can use your action to cast Polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat. While you are in the form of a bat, you retain your
Jeez.
intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. The cloak can't be used this way again until the next dawn. The horseshoes of speed are
Are they for a horse? Like an actual horse?
Yeah, they are. See, I probably don't want these. These iron horseshoes
Yeah,
come in a
that's-
set of 4, while all
I know.
4 shoes are affixed to the hooves of a horse or a similar creature. They increase the creature's walking speed by 30 feet.
Too bad.
And then what was the third
I
thing I
just pulled
said?
up the
Yeah.
card for Cloak of the Bat. Too bad
Well,
Allegory's feet are raptor claws.
Yeah. Well, you can never go wrong with an immovable rod.
Yeah, that was the other one I said.
That's true. It's never
Those
a
are
bad
always
choice.
handy. Those are always
How much
handy.
is... I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not buying any of this. Allegory has gone over to the biggest orc. Oh, wait, no. She's still trying to read the book.
Oh, yeah, with your
Just haven't
9.
told me what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
there's-
hurry up. Let me hurry
with
up and
my
try to
9?
conduct this business before Allegory does something weird.
What?
I said, let me hurry up and conduct this business.
No, I
before
heard
Allegory
you.
does something
I was just
weird and
acting
ruin it for everybody.
surprised or confused. I don't know what she just said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of cutting out tonight.
Cut
I mean-
it out.
So, yeah, I'll ask the lead orc. Hey, how much for the rod and the cloak?
Together is like one, 50,000. 50,000. That's discount. If you buy them separate, they're 10,000
Tell you what.
each.
50,000 coppers?
No, we only take gold here. Well, and we take silver, but you got times about 10. And I don't know, Vargy's the math one, so you need to talk to him. Oh no, I'm slipping
Who?
into Sebastian.
Yeah, you are.
Vargy.
That wasn't one of the original. Oh, that was the kid, the small one, Fargy.
He's not a kid, man. He's just small. Barely 6 feet over there, Vargy. Vargy to run. We love you, buddy. We love you. Yeah, what's up, dude?
So Ajax kind of like looks
Yeah,
and
he
goes, 50,000, right? Tell you what, mate. And as I look back up at the lead orc, you notice Ajax makes direct eye contact with him.
That's pretty intense.
And you hear, yeah, everybody like hear, you kind of hear Ajax's voice take on like a weird tone. Yeah. And he says, how about I give you 50 now? I give you the other 1,000 later. And I'm going to cast Suggestion on him.
Oh, shit.
I have innate spellcasting as a Yuan-Ti.
Okay, let me brush up on Suggestion real quick. Why don't you read it out loud for us, too? Oh, I'm looking at it. Why does it not know I want D&D when I type that?
It is a DC 13 Wisdom save.
It's gonna go good. It's gonna go well for us.
Okay. Well, I'll roll first before I read what it does. While I'm rolling, why don't you tell us what it does?
Okay, so you suggest a course of activity limited
God.
to a sentence or two and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, up to 8 hours. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it is asked to do. You can also specify the conditions that will trigger a special activity during the duration. For example, you might suggest that a knight give her war horse to the first beggar she meets. If the condition isn't met before the spell expires, the activity isn't performed.
It doesn't look like they know that it happened to them if they fail, right? Like Charm Person, after you use it, even if it works, right? Then after the
Yeah.
spell ends, they know what you did, but it doesn't look like this one does.
Doesn't
There's no
seem
wording
like
that
it,
says
yeah.
does, so I assume it doesn't. Do y'all
This
think?
is just like it's just some like Benny Gesserit voice thing. You know, if I tell them what to do,
You're
if they
making too
fail
many
the action, they do
Dune
it.
references tonight for Bret.
I know, man. I don't.
It's a
get
Jedi
any
mind
of 'em.
trick. It's a Jedi mind
well.
trick.
Oh, I get. Oh, that's good stuff,
Okay,
man.
it's a Jedi
oh, I like
mind
the spell.
trick.
Okay, so do y'all think Zolg should have a -1 or a -2 to his wisdom?
1. He's in charge.
Okay, so he rolled. That means he rolled a 9.
2.
If we go with the 1.
Okay.
I'd have to give him a +3 for him to pass.
Oh, okay.
Which I knew it was going to be negative when he rolled. Okay, so what were your words
Yeah,
to
I mean,
him? I give
it's a-
you 50 now, and
I give you 50 now, the other 1,000 later, and I have absolutely no intention of ever
This
seeing
lasts
this guy
for 8
ever again.
hours.
that math doesn't add up. His math didn't add up either. But he said there were 50,000 together.
And he's suggesting that it's
Yes.
50.
Well, I mean, man, if I ever do something like that, I charge interest, dude. It's probably gonna wind up costing you like. It's gonna take that second number, man, and make it like 700-800 next time I see you.
Don't worry, mate.
Hey.
I'm good for it.
I mean, hey, is he good for it? He asked the two females in the group.
Allegory is reading the book and has not looked up from it.
Yeah, he's good for it.
All right, he's good for it. The Gung and Nolf just are kind of standing there, stoic expressions. Vargi in the back is like, "Oh wait, that doesn't." And everyone together is like, "Shut up, Vargi! It's God."
Allegory
start
also
doing
chimes
math.
in. Shut up,
Oh.
Vargi.
Yeah, tell him, Elf. Yeah, all right. So you give me 50 now, and I'm good. But it's gonna be interest. It's gonna be interest.
All right, mate. Now just hand him 50 gold.
All right, see you dudes. We're leaving, and then they leave. So I guess you just got those items for 50 gold.
What about my book?
For us.
So I don't know what you said, Lauren.
I was talking.
I don't either.
Here's the cloak.
She was talking. That's what I heard right
I
there.
was talking to myself.
Yeah.
I was talking. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Like I didn't hear what you said. Well, I was just talking, so don't worry about it.
It sounded like because you said I was talking.
So you got the cloak, the immovable rod. They forgot about the book. Either that or they didn't even deem it worth any money. And Allegory, you flip through the book and you can't read any of it. It's super old. It's all written. I mean, super old, or maybe just written in a language you don't speak or read.
Are there any letters that make sense to her at all? In any combination, even if it is not in the correct language?
Make an intelligence check.
I don't want to do that.
Oh my!
That's a
God.
nat
That's
20
the most
minus
annoying
1.
thing you could have rolled.
Nat 20 minus 1, so 19.
19 on a nat 20. Oh my gosh, you have a cloak of the back card.
Yeah, I literally pulled it out. I have all my magical item cards next to me. So anytime I have anytime somebody gets a magic item, I'm just gonna draw a random card.
That's amazing. I need one of those. Okay, so since you got a nat 20, we're gonna come back to what this is.
Okay.
All right. So Ajax kind of
So you put
looks at
stuff
our.
together when you're looking over it. Right now, you haven't had enough time.
Yeah.
This is going to give you a golden opportunity
Yeah,
to give me
Ajax
like
kinda
3 new
twirls
laws
the-
that don't make any sense.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry, Caleb.
Ajax kind of tosses the rod up, in his hand a couple of times, like, you can never go wrong with this. And I just kind of stick it in my belt, and then I kind of take the cloak and kind of hold it towards Isabella, and I go, "Oh, the lady."
Long east way. I snatch it.
Oh, for me? No, grab it quickly. If you insist. Okay, so now...
What?
I just want to read that again because... Holy shit.
God, everybody's just fucking
Now
cutting out,
Isabella
like,
the Rogue
nonstop
has
tonight.
advantage on stealth
No,
checks.
it's bad. It's bad.
Advantage
We
on
didn't hear
stealth
any of
checks.
that.
It just says that full stop. Advantage on stealth checks. And then when she's in dim light and darkness, she can do crazy shit like polymorph into a bat and fly. And
Yep.
or fly. Okie dokie then. Alright, so they leave. Y'all continue on your way. And you're moving in the same way as before, where Ajax is just marching like he knows where he's going. And you're just kind of following, and Ajax...
Allegory has her nose in the book, reading while following.
Okay.
I'd say like every now and then Ajax kind of stopped, study the map, and kind of looked around to make sure that the landmarks and the topography matchups
Of the sand in the desert.
Of the desert. No, but it does make sense to him. I would say, Ajax, this isn't the first time that Sebastian has sent you on like some weird mission of like go into the desert, get thing, bring to me.
Weird trip.
Yeah, so
weird
like
trip
you've been
in
out
the
here a
desert.
lot,
Yeah.
and you probably like you're getting close enough now that you're like, oh, there's a few places in this region where you can hunker down. So I bet it's like one of these places, and so you just start heading to the closest one.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
I was reading Crazy Laws, and one of them is about Netflix passwords in Tennessee. I'm not going to use that.
Oh yeah, remember when I looked up
Um,
that site that had all the crazy laws? There's some good ones in there.
So, you head to the first place, to the closest place that you think would be a good spot to hunker down. You get there, and you can see it off in the distance. There is there's like this big dune, like in the movie Dune, how they have those. That it's a book series if anyone's
I don't
read
think
them.
they do.
Yeah. Yes. That's why they call it.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
that's why they call
about
it Doom.
Yeah, because it's a
Because it can play on any game system.
no, it's because it's about a
Yes.
sand dune that's alive. So it's like that, but it's just a regular
Oh, yeah.
sand dune. It's not an alive one. So there's this like massive dune out in the out in the desert, and below it there are some like obsidian rocks. You don't know if they're natural or not. But there's these like obsidian rocks that have made a cave that like go down into the dune.
Oh, cool.
And this area of the Syrian Sands is kind of hilly, and as in like there's a few dunes. So this one is the largest that you can see in this area. But like you come up to the top of one and you look down to where this cave is, and you can see something standing in front of it, and the cave entrance. I would say with your nat 20 that, like Ajax leads you here, he definitely sees it first. And,
Allegory keeps walking past this.
well, it's in front of you, so are you like walking towards it? Or are you walking off a different direction?
She just walks straight towards it with her face in the book still.
As she passes, Ajax kind of like reaches out and grabs hold of her. Goes, "Oi, pay attention."
Huh? What?
Uh,
Looks around.
I kind of like point towards that cave. It's like, and I say, "That's likely we'll find. We'll find the men we're looking for. Let's work us up a plan." And so we'll just kind of like hunker down, and Ajax will, if there's like a stick or something like there, Ajax will kind of like draw out like a rough
No,
map in the
there's
sand.
no sticks, but you could use
and,
your finger.
kinda go
or the
over-
immovable rod that you just got.
Okay. Oh yeah. My bad. I got this handy dandy and movable
Great
rod.
drawing in the sand.
Exactly. God, this thing is just so good for so many damn things. So glad I got this. And so yeah, I'll kind of like draw out like a rough sketch of the where the cave is and everything, and I'll say, right now, Isabella, you're the quietest of us. Think you can scout ahead, see if you see anything.
I don't see why not.
Allegory, me and you, we'll hang back. Wait for
Allegory
Isabella.
nods and then sits down.
But it, not right there, you dunce. Closer to the cave.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll just kind of mosey on down there, and when we get to the cave, I'll just kind of look to Isabella and just kind of do like a little mock bow and kind of hold my hand out. After you, my lady.
I just scowl and keep walking.
Okay, so Isabella, you're sneaking down there, and like, what's your plan?
Guess I'm just trying to get a peek inside the cave.
Okay. So you sneak down there. How long do y'all think it would take to walk 10 miles in the desert?
A mile every. I mean, if you're in the desert, I would say at least a half hour per mile, if not longer.
Yeah, so
You're looking at like
Walking
half a
pace
day.
is 15
almost.
to 20 minutes. Yeah, so we'll say 30. So it took y'all 5. Y'all just walked for 5 hours, like just absolute machines.
Yeah.
With
I mean,
those rolls,
we
yeah,
are
y'all just like
adventurers.
walked. Yeah.
Ajax,
not a
hey,
problem.
hey. Ajax is a fucking hoss, man.
Okay, well that's what I was
Yeah,
wondering. So
but-
it's
The rest of us aren't.
it's late afternoon, early evening. You know, however you want to picture it. If y'all left at 8 or 9, you know, it's around 3ish. So it's still day. So you're just gonna slip down there and see what's going on. So give me a stealth check, and if you're wearing that cloak, you get advantage on it. Do you have to attune to that? Surely you have to attune to it. It does not.
It doesn't say
that you
so.
do. It does requires attunement.
Well, I mean, how long like attunement takes? Like what? An hour holding on to it?
It's like a
I thought it was a long
shorter
rest,
long rest.
but I'm okay with her being
Yeah.
attuned to it already. It's fine.
I don't think. Okay, sorry, Lauren. What are you asking?
What am I rolling?
So you need to roll a stealth check. So you need to roll a d20, and I didn't leave your character sheet pulled up. Plus whatever your stealth is, and then roll it again.
11.
Plus 11.
Oh wait, sorry, 10. 10 plus 10 with advantage.
Jeez.
So 1d20 plus 10 and do it twice. Oh my god, that's a 13 on the first one.
I got that plus 10.
Right.
But you also get advantage, so roll one more.
But yeah,
die.
roll it again. Take the higher number.
Phew, 25.
All
Oh,
right.
she vanishes. We can't see her. Even Bret doesn't know where she's at.
Yeah, Lauren. Where is Isabella? No. So can y'all hear me? My Discord is totally frozen.
No.
Let's see. Okay. So
I can hear you.
Isabella slips the cloak on, and she's told you that, her background and how she was raised by thieves and considered her dad the king of thieves. And, I don't know y'all's feelings towards it, believe it or not, but you watch her, she slips this cloak on and she starts making her way through the dunes, and you're watching her, and then as you're watching her, she just disappears. Like, you have no fucking clue where she went. And Isabella, you are not from this region, but I mean, you've been in the desert for 5 hours. So, you know what it's like here. You are just like moving through these dunes in a way that no one can see you, and you slip up behind the creature that's standing in front of the cave. And when you get close enough to recognize what it is, it's a kobold, which looks like a little humanoid dragon. It's like 2 or 3 feet tall. This one is copper.
They're cute.
So you have a 25, and this fucker's not paying attention at all. He's sitting on his ass, having a thumb war against himself.
He's asleep.
And so you come up behind him. You see he has a crossbow sitting on one side of him and a dagger sitting in his lap. He has no clue you're there. You're behind him, so you could do whatever you want to him, or move into the cave, or head back. Whatever you want to do.
Weapons.
Weapons.
Did you said more, right? All I heard was weapons.
I take them.
I thought she just said weapons.
Okay. So you're taking the crossbow and the dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you need to roll.
Brett's trying to figure out how to play with a rogue that now has advantage and a plus 10 on his stealth checks.
Well, I think you need to make.
Brett's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Well, I'm trying to decide if it should be 2 rolls. Okay. If you're taking the dagger out of his lap, I'm definitely going to give you disadvantage because it's sitting in his lap. But not the crossbow.
That's lame.
Because it's sitting beside him. So why don't you just go ahead and roll 2 with disadvantage?
Do what?
And I'll take the higher one for the crossbow. Just roll 2 sleight of hand checks.
Roll 1d20 plus 10.
Is your sleight of hand plus 10 too?
She has expert. Oh my god, that's a crit fail. That's 11.
Yep, expertise in it.
Yeah, she has expertise in sleight of hand and stealth. And then that's an 18. So that's a crit fail.
Ooh.
Oh, disadvantage.
Okay. So,
that's so funny.
So this is what we're going to say
He
happened.
can't see you, but he knows something's moving.
So you take... I'm going to let the 18 be the crossbow. So you take the crossbow, you slide the crossbow away from him, no problem. He's got his thumb out, battling with his thumbs. And then you reach and you hook the crossbow to your belt, and then you're reaching over him to take the dagger, and this crossbow that you're not used to having on your belt leans forward and hits him in the back of the head. So he spins around, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing?" And we need to roll initiative. He grabs his dagger, and it's going to, stab at you.
Uh-oh.
What is my dex modifier? I think it's 0? Yep.
God,
I have
17 on my initiative. Oh, wait, I'm not even there. We're not even in there.
Well,
Why am I
y'all are
rolling
watching, though, so y'all saw that little thing happen. You definitely saw... she basically came into view to take the crossbow. I think you saw her hit him in the back of the head with the crossbow.
But we can see the kobold from where we are, but the kobold didn't notice us yet.
Right. But y'all are like
Okay.
100 feet away.
I rolled a 4.
God, I didn't even give him disadvantage.
No,
He has sunlight sensitivity.
That's a 16 for Isabel, because that's plus 4. Lauren, your initiative.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Initiative's always dex. Initiative is plus your dexterity, so that would have been so that would be 12 plus 4, so 16 for you. Which I still got the highest with the lowest modifier. Suck it, you two.
And the kobold rolled a 3 plus 2, 5.
Oh man,
Suck it,
that's
Caleb.
higher than Ajax.
So my modifier is 16.
Your
That is
score is
I'm so confused.
Your armor class is 16. Your initiative should be sorry. Where am I at? What are we talking
I
about?
don't know. I'm trying to make my
Initiative
child
is plus 4. See, on the top middle, you have armor class, initiative, speed. But basically, your initiative is just always going to be your dex. Like, your dex is plus 4. So your initiative is 4. Unless you have a feat or something going on.
With a reroll, that's a 23 for her.
Woo-wee. Alright, so you're first. What do you want to do? He's he stood up and grabbed his dagger and is clearly going to attack you.
I guess I'll pull my rapier out and get ready to fight his ass. Hold, I gotta put my kid to bed because she won't go to sleep. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Child, go to bed.
Sleep now.
Her kid's 10, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the best part. I like it that she's...
I was gonna say that's so funny to me because
Well, I don't know what it's
Why is this 10-year-old just not
like.
going
My
to
oldest is 6, so I imagine, like, I don't know, but I imagine when your 10-year-old is up and being annoying, you're like, "Hey, bitch, go to sleep now."
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the way to your room. Not the way to your room. Yep, that way. Go lay down, you little shithead.
Yep.
But also, I
I can
don't
basically
know.
send
Maybe
my
it's
7-year-old
worse.
to bed right now without doing anything. I don't know.
Depends on the kid, though. My God, they all just had birthdays. It's weird. My 4-year-old, 10 times easier to put to sleep than the 6-year-old. Because I'll be like, Rob,
Yeah, same with my...
go to sleep. And he's like, okay. Yeah, Boston, go to sleep. I don't wanna. You're not asleep.
Well, mine was up playing with her Bop
Well,
It.
I'm gonna.
Her bop
Yeah.
it?
Bop It.
Wow.
Guess who ain't got that problem? Hey, it
Dude,
is I.
having a
Bop It?
bop it ain't a
That sounds like a
problem. It's
personal
a
problem.
privilege.
Yeah, having a bop
No,
it.
no, I ain't got no kids I gotta make go to bed.
He knows about.
Yeah, that I know about.
All right. That
Do you
know
think she
about.
got pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Please no.
That was funny.
God, I
I'm
hope
so funny.
not.
Okay, I'll be right back. You roll your attack.
So, Lauren, are you attacking this kobold? Okay, yeah, roll your attack roll,
Which is what?
which is 1d20 plus 7. What's a 15? Bret's not here. I'm just gonna make it hit. Roll your damage for that. Which is 1d8 plus 4.
And she gonna vaporize this dude.
Brett's gonna go back and be like, yeah, this kobold's dead.
Oh no.
Okay, so 5 damage. He's still alive. Now it's my turn. Do you try to hide or anything after you attack this thing? Because you could, like, I guess technically bonus action, like, dodge or something.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you rolled a nat
All right.
1. It's a D8. Never mind. It's a 1 on the D8. Gotcha. Yeah, the 15 hits.
Yeah, so she hit.
And you
Yeah, I already
did
said
his
that.
health exactly. So, how do you kill this guy?
Oh, he's still alive?
No,
See it?
5 kills him. He has 5 HP.
Oh.
He's a little kobold. He's just a little guy.
Poor
So
little
how you
guy.
kill this guy with your
Poor
rapier?
dude.
Cut his head off.
Oh my god.
I feel bad, but not that bad.
Yeah, no, I love it. Break it off for me. I want to hear how you cut his head off with a rapier.
With a rapier.
I say it's more of like a thrusting weapon. I figured this is more like you just skewer him
No,
right through the
okay,
chest.
y'all are making me sound like a dick.
And then we can
I'm
put it
being
through his neck,
serious.
and I just saw vigorously.
All right, so now we're gonna jump back. Okay, so the
So
two
she hacks into this thing's neck and then just starts
the
sawing.
two that don't follow Isabella, you watch Isabella. She gets about 15 feet away from you, vanishes. No clue where she is. So you're like, watching the cave. She just pops up at the cave, takes his crossbow, and then is like reaching over his shoulder. You have no clue what she's doing. And Kobold jumps up, screams something, and as he does, Isabella stabs her rapier into his throat, and then for 45 to 90 seconds, just saws vigorously until his head falls off and rolls down the little hill it's on in the sand. Just making a little blood
The
trail.
whole time, Allegory is just walking up slowly.
And the whole time that she's sawing, he is making this horrible screeching sound. It's
Oh,
I mean, he probably dies before that fully goes through.
maybe, but he was making the screeching sound the whole time.
Well, I mean, if it's in the throat, he'd probably start gurgling on blood pretty quickly.
He might have been, man, but the screeching sound was still happening.
No,
Okay, so y'all start walking down to Isabella.
Oh no, I was walking as soon as like she kills this guy. I'm walking casually down to her.
And
after watching all that, Ajax is like, I don't know, oddly aroused. Doesn't know how he feels about it though.
okay, that was more information than we needed. So, is Isabella waiting on the party to catch up, or is she headed into the cave alone?
I can wait. It's cool.
You might as well just keep going.
Oh, so saw some more.
You're the sneaky one. You can be up ahead. The head. You can be the head scout up in front of us.
Fine, then I'll just keep going.
We'll just follow the trail of sod through kobold heads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just follow the trail of dead kobolds.
Okay. So, Isabella, as you get to the entrance to the cave and start to step in, there's this, like, booming voice that it echoes through the walls of the cave and comes out into the desert, and it says, "Go away, it's scary as shit in here." Do you go in anyway?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
Allegory stops.
Okay. So, Isabella, make another stealth check, and just a regular stealth check. They heard the dude screaming, so they know you're coming. So you would have disadvantage, but you have advantage, so those cancel out, and you just get a normal check.
It's just a flat stealth check.
Just a flat plus
This is when
10
she-
stealth check.
We'll just get a natural 20 this time.
Rogues.
Plus 10.
Not a natural 20, but still pretty good.
Okay. So
She has to roll a 5 to get what I would consider a middle of the road roll at this point.
because 15's middle of the road.
Yeah, middle of the road. It's
yeah.
like the top middle of the road.
Yeah, God, that's okay. So, you somehow, I guess, through all your training and your raising, you're able to just like kind of stick to the side of the cave in the shadows and move through, even though there's not much cover. You a little bit look like a Skyrim character, you know, like sneaking through, and you're like, "How do you not see me?" But you're just kind of blending in with the obsidian wall behind you, and
The guard's like, "What was that?"
you
Must have been the wind.
right. So the floor is sand, and then the walls are rough obsidian until you get about 20 feet in, and the walls get smooth and look like they have been modified by an intelligent creature. And right where this change is happening, there's another kobold standing there, and he's looking over his shoulder, talking to someone that you don't see. Why don't you roll a perception check, actually?
21.
Jeez. Okay. Well, never mind. You do see the person he's talking to. Where the walls get smooth, there are these very small slits running about 3 feet high down the wall. The slits are only about 3 inches long or wide, but you can see a kobold standing inside of it. Look, you just see his eyes looking out of it, and this one that's standing in the middle of the cave is looking back at that one, and he's like, "Well, that probably worked, right? No one would want to come in after that." And they didn't. I'm worried about Isaiah, though. You think he's
I
dead?
feel so bad now.
He's probably fine. Should I do it again? It's about this time that the other two make it to the entrance of the cave. What are y'all doing? Y'all just waltzing in?
Allegory stopped.
Oh yeah. So when this happened for
She
Allegory,
opens the
she was
book.
like 40, 50 feet away.
She
She stops.
He yells
You're
that.
scary.
She stops and opens up the book and starts reading it.
Okay. What's Ajax doing?
I mean, I guess Ajax was just kind of like following and kind of like hanging back, waiting for Allura.
Yes,
No. Shit.
Isabella.
Isabella. Jesus, all these imaginary
I
characters.
guess all rogues are just the same to you,
Isabella's
huh?
signal. Yeah,
All
they all
rogues are
run
the same.
together.
He says all these
Oh, so
imaginary
you're not-
characters. I have like 200. I have 200 PCs I keep track of.
So you're not going
Uh,
in either, is what you're saying, right? You're standing at the mouth of the cave?
I mean, I feel like I've like kind of like followed in a little bit, but I'm still hanging. I'm like in the cave, but I'm not as far up as she is.
Okay. Let me just roll wolf.
If
then.
that makes sense.
That makes sense. You moved about 5 feet in? 5, 10
Yeah.
feet in? Okay.
Correct.
So 5, 10 feet in is only like I said he's like 20 feet in. So you're still pretty close to this kobold at the where God, I almost called her Laura now. Where Isabella is. No, not he is close to the headless one too, but not that one. The other one. And he's like, "Hey, I see you, Dick. Didn't you hear what the stuff's getting me. It's so scary. Run, run, big guy. He's not running." Does anybody want to do anything?
Allegory walks in now that he's yelling and like very obviously lying.
Lying? There could be scary shit in there.
But there ain't.
Where she just looks around for the voice and he goes, "Where is the scary stuff?"
And then you cast the spell, or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying that. I haven't found a spell yet I want to cast, so.
Oh, it's right behind me! We better... Oh, let's run out together! We can be friends! Ah! I'm so scared in here! Didn't hear the scary voice? That wasn't me!
It did not sound like
It
you.
didn't, because it wasn't! It was that scary thing! It's
She casts Zone of
probably
Truth.
right on top of us! Oh, God. Zone of Truth. Okay, I kind of just want to fail, but I'll roll.
It was either that or detect thoughts.
What kind of save is Zone of Truth? Is that Wisdom?
Zone of Truth is a charisma saving.
God, such bad rolls from me tonight. That's a nat 1.
Hey, that fails. My DC is
Does
higher
it?
than that.
Is it higher than a 1?
It is higher than 1.
I have a modifier.
Oh, okay. Is it a 13? Because that's the only way you're hitting my spell save DC.
Let's see. It's Wisdom? Is that what it is?
Charisma.
So that's a 0. Turns out.
Which I think is, fairly accurate for this situation. You're not being very charismatic.
Yeah. Okay, so Zone of Truth, what happened? They can't lie now, right?
Everybody within a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point where I put it on this kobold that's yelling.
That means everybody's got to
ends,
roll it too. The other PCs need to make a wisdom save.
Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
It's a +4 for you, Lauren.
I know if someone fails or succeeds.
He failed. Lauren, roll a d20 +4. You're also hit by this spell. And Caleb, you are too.
Is anybody else hit by the spell?
Yeah.
I think Ajax would kind of not know what's going on and then just like fail it.
Oh, he
He
passed.
can't fail it intentionally, I think.
He didn't.
Okay. 14.
Wait, if you
Isabel?
can't see someone and they fail, do you know they're there?
It's just an area. Like, it's an area of effect spell, so I would...
And
I know.
And you
And I
know
know.
if they fail. All
Yep.
right, so hang on. What's your DC?
14, so Isabella saves.
Okay, so, oh wow, Isabella barely saves. So you don't know if Isabella's in here or not. You don't see her. I mean, you assume she's in here. You saw her come in, but
Well,
you don't see her
I
now.
know if they succeed
You
or
know-
fail. I know if they succeed or fail.
Okay. But to keep that from being OP, this is how I'm going to do it. Is if you can see them and they don't fail, right? Then you know that they didn't fail. But if you hit someone with it and they fail, you just get this like little ping, right? That someone failed. So you know the kobold you can see failed, and then off to your right, his left, inside the wall, you get 2 more pings.
Okay. And then Ajax failed purposely.
Oh, he did? I missed that.
Yeah, Caleb voluntarily failed.
Yeah, I
He
feel like
doesn't need a lie.
Ajax is like, oh, what? Like, not really paying attention to like what the what's going on, and just kind of fails. It's like he's
did
probably
hear
not
that,
aware
now
that
you
he
say
can't
it.
intentionally lie, but
I was rolling.
An affected creature is aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions, but it has to be evasive, basically.
Okay, so the one you can see goes, "Oh shit, this has happened before."
Is there something scary in here?
Yeah, man.
Me? Other than us.
Yeah, man.
What is scary in here?
Well, there's Gacken Glacker. I don't know his name. I'm not lying. And there's also Steve, man, King of the Cave. King of the Cave, Steve.
King of the Cave, Steve. I love it.
King of the Cave, Steve.
Write that down.
What's your name?
My name's. I was trying to tell you my name was Steve, but I can't do it because I'm not King of the Cave, Steve.
So what is your name?
My name's Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Oh, I didn't want to say that.
Gilbert. Gilbert. What are you hiding in here?
God, freaking zone of truth. We're hiding some people, man. Steve said we had to hide them.
She turns to Ajax. I think your friend is here. Take us to them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
It would be in your best interest to do so. And she, moves toward him and pulls out her glaive thingy that she has. Or I will let my friend saw through your head. Like she did to
is that
your
what
other friend.
Ah!
No. Isabella just asked that.
How you been there?
No, I did not.
Make an intimidation roll.
Yeah, good. I was hoping you would actually have me do that.
Hell yeah.
I'll get a bad roll because I actually have a modifier on this. 16. 10 plus 6.
Okay, all right. I'll take you to Steve. All right.
Tell your friends not to attack us, and she points to where she felt the other two pings.
He looks where you point and goes, "Nobody attack anybody, okay?" There's no response.
Answer.
Yeah, no answer.
She pulls out her freezy tub and takes a drink, and then starts following him if he leads.
Yeah, he's gonna lead you deeper into the cave.
Allegory's just gonna follow him.
I'm gonna look at one thing on Zone of Truth to make sure I'm not. Okay.
It's 10 minutes. But once we walk out of this area, it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, so he starts leading you deeper into the cave, and everyone's just following him.
The Zone of Truth still sits there, even though we continue into the cave, so anybody who goes through there has to make the save for 10 minutes.
What happens when he leaves it? He's still affected by it because it hit him? Surely. We'll say that for now.
No, while in the radius. It says while in the radius, so once he leaves it, he doesn't technically have to tell the truth anymore. So...
So you can see the moment he leaves the like he's following, or he's leading you with his hands up, like he's worried you're going to kill him, and then you could guess exactly where the radius is because he shivers as he walks through it and goes, "Yeah, guys, just keep following me. This is not a trick, I promise." And what's everybody's AC?
16 for me.
15.
17.
We had what are they? Sorry, 15, 17?
Yes.
What's yours, Ryan?
16.
Man. Yeah,
15, 16, 17.
Motherfuckers. Alright. Okay. So, when he says no trick, crossbow bolts fly out of these slits in the side walls. 6 of them. So... I've just split them up. It's 2 at each of you. Both miss Ajax. One of them is going to hit Isabella, and then for Allegory, I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're just both.
I like to think the ones that were coming towards Ajax, he does that badass thing where he just kind of like grabs it in midair.
And the one that rolled a nat 1 trips while they're loading their crossbow bolt and falls into Zone of Truth. And it's like, man, I don't even like any of you guys. Y'all just bullying me into doing this. And let's see this damage. Oh, I decided to do that. So that is 4 damage to Isabella. I keep forgetting her name. That's 4 damage to Isabella and 8 damage to Allegory. And let's roll initiative.
We don't want to just go with the initiative we already rolled?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Too late. I'm rolling initiative. No, not really.
I didn't write down the initiative last time because I knew it was just one dude.
I rolled a
Lauren
4.
was going to certainly kill him on her first turn.
Yeah.
Didn't you roll a 4 last time?
No, that's what he's saying. He rolled a 4 last time.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Thought you were saying did it again.
I rolled a 17 last time. This time I'm rolling a 15.
And I have a lot of dudes, so I'm just going to roll 1. And it's a 7.
Laura beats... no, god damn it. Isabella beats that with her hands tied behind her back.
Yeah, she has to roll a 3.
Yep, just to tie it.
What am I rolling? Initiative, that's what you said?
Yeah, D20
Yeah,
plus
initiative
4.
again.
Yeah, I'm a dick. I made y'all roll initiative again.
Well,
Hold on. Let me do it then.
getting late.
Yeah,
Shit, I did roll another 4.
Yeah, you rolled a 4 again.
Damn.
Oh, man.
All right, Allegory is up first. What do you want to do?
How many of these guys can I see right now?
Well, you can see the one in front of you. You can see Gilbert, and I'll just say you Raymanned it. You can tell that 6 bolts were shot at y'all, 3 from each side, and they seem to be standing shoulder to shoulder.
Like 6 different guys?
Mm-hmm. Either that, or people are
I can't
wielding
see.
crossbows and shooting.
Are they shooting like through a little hole in the wall or something?
Yeah. So remember when you first come into the cave, it's like rough rock edge, and then when it got into the part where they had smoothed out, there was this like 3-inch slit that runs all the way down the wall, about 3 feet high, and that's where the crossbow bolts came out of.
Slash through that slit at them?
What weapon are you using?
I have like a weird glaive type thing. It has reach.
Yeah. I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay.
Might be.
It also has the throne trait.
I'm gonna give you disadvantage though, because they're little kobolds, and I think it would be very awkward to slash through this and attack them, because it's like 3 inches.
With disadvantage, I didn't do 2D.
Woo! That was a nat 20 on the first one though.
So that's
That
nat 20 on the
hurts.
first one. So the next one is not going to be a nat 20.
Now I feel bad about the disadvantage.
That's an 11.
That just misses.
And then I'm going to attack a second time. This one is... I'm going to slash at them, and then I'm going to attack Gilbert.
Okay, you don't have disadvantage on him.
That's a 17.
Hits.
Okay, I kill him.
Okay. How?
I
He
cut
still has
off
his
his
hands
head.
up, by the way.
I cut his hands off and his head.
Oh, God. Okay. In one fell swoop.
One fell swoop.
Gilbert be gone. And now it is... Why did I write
Yeah,
that?
you let me have a magic item, and this is it. It does 1d6 slashing damage and 1d8 fire damage.
Holy moly. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it is Isabella's turn.
It also has reach in the throne, and then I can use a bonus action to recall it to myself.
I don't think Lauren got a magic item, but I mean, she did this session, so I think it evens out.
Yeah, she definitely has good ones this session.
Alright, it's Isabella now.
Who's left?
There's kobolds inside the walls.
Your best bet is to like try to run and get around, maybe find an entrance to these walls, unless you're just going to stab through the hole in the wall.
No, we're looking. Looking for an opening.
So what does that mean? Are you moving deeper into the cave? Okay. You gonna move and are you gonna dash?
Yes.
Okay. So you move 60 feet down deeper into the cave, and you see the hallway stays the same. Like it looks the same the entire time you're running down. But then when you get to the end of your movement, you see 20 feet ahead of you. There's another kobold standing there, pointing at you, and he's going, "Holy shit! It was for real!" And now it's the kobold's turn. So these 6 are gonna shoot. They're gonna split fire at you two now because Isabella's gone. So we'll do the first 3 at Ajax, which is a 10, 18. God, that's another nat 20. So the 18 and nat 20 hit. So that is
shit! Yeah.
12 damage. And then it is 11, 14, 15.
Technically, Isabella could have dashed 80 feet. All she had to do is grab both sides of her cloak and fly.
So how much damage did I take total, Bret?
12. And Orion, it was, I think I said 11, but it's 21. 17 plus 4. 14, 15. 2 of those hit you?
Wait, what? A 14 and a 15?
No. 21, 14, 15. So 2
Okay,
of
the
three
21
hit you,
hits
right?
me. Yes.
The 15 doesn't?
No.
Okay.
The 15
you
does
take
not.
it.
My AC is 16.
Oh, you take 4 damage then. And it is Ajax's turn.
Okay. So we still have kobolds to fight.
Yep, you got 6 of them. 3 on each side of the wall.
I guess Ajax will just. So what I'll do is I will draw my blade. And bonus action, I am going to rage.
Same.
Advantage on strength checks, saving throws, plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons, resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Can't concentrate on spells, but that's okay. Alright. And so, I will attack with my short sword.
Okay. So
Like
you'll
a
just
little,
attack nearest kobold. Doesn't matter, none of
Through
them
the
taking
wall.
damage through the wall, so you're going to have disadvantage because you're attacking through this like 3-inch slit at a kobold that is in a hallway and can move around.
Can I move around to it? Or
Well,
can I move around, or is like the wall like?
you can use your movement. Yeah, no, the wall is floor to ceiling. Isabella just ran 60 feet, and the hall is this like cave has looked the same so far. So you can sprint down there with Isabella, or you can attack through the wall and try to hit.
Now I'll just kind of stab through the slit.
All right.
Why the hell
So you can
not?
attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
22. You hate to see it.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's almost as bad as seeing a nat 20.
Mm.
Well, that 12 hits.
Oh, okay, shit.
What's your damage modifier?
Plus 2.
Okay,
Plus
roll
4
damage then.
now.
Oh, plus 4. Okay, so, you pierce one with your short sword and kill him. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
They have 5 health, so.
Yep.
So if you got a plus 4, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you dispatch one of them, and now it is Allegory's turn. Hey, did you go left or right, Ajax?
We'll say left.
Okay, so Allegory, there's 2 on the left, 3 on the right.
And we haven't found a way, like no one's gotten to a point where they can get through this wall, right?
Right.
Okay. I cast invisibility on myself,
Okay.
and then walk down the hall.
Okay. Jeez. Alright. Invisibility, what does that do gameplay wise? It gives you advantage on stealth checks?
Yeah, I have advantage on stealth checks. I'm pretty sure people have disadvantage to attack
Disadvantage
me.
on spotting you. Oh, attacking.
Yep. on attacking me.
Is that a level 3 spell?
No, it's a level 2.
Okay. Are you going to oh, you can't dash because you used your action casting a spell.
Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't say that in the spell. That's stupid. All right.
Regardless, one thing that
We'll
is
just go
clear
with
from
that.
the rules is that actual attacks against an invisible creature have disadvantage regardless of how good your ears or nose are.
Okay. So so Ajax, Allegory, y'all got shot at from the walls, and Isabella sprints down the hallway. Allegory attacks one of the kobolds inside the wall. Doesn't. It's not effective. Then she kills Gilbert.
Just slashes the wall.
And then you kill one of the kobolds inside the wall, and then Allegory disappears in front of your eyes. And it is Isabella's turn. So Isabella, you have ran 60 feet down the hallway, and 20 feet in front of you, there is a stunned-looking kobold.
To do invisibility on herself, she just does the two-handed double pat on her chest, like. And then she goes.
I like that one.
Invisible.
I can get behind that one.
Oh
Right,
wait, should it be
what
the
do you
double
wanna do?
tap? Should it be two-hand double tap to the chest,
Or
or
the
should it be
second?
the? No, I was thinking a double tap to the heart, and then like the peace sign, like a Sammy Sosa home run sign.
I don't like that one as much.
Okay, so just the double tap. I like it. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Isabella, so you've ran down the hallway. Your companions are way behind you, and there is a kind of stunned-looking kobold 20 feet in front of you pointing at you.
Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Fire.
Alright, let's do it. Roll to hit, you gotta beat a 12. Yep, 13 plus 7 will do it. Your dex bonus is plus 4, so you just pop him in the head. He's gone. Now you can still move. Do you want to move?
Yeah, because I'm still trying to find a way inside that wall.
Okay. So you move 30 feet, and when you move the rest of this 30 feet, it kind of, the room opens up. Like it's been a hallway, but a real narrow hallway before. Now it kind of opens up into this circular room. Why don't you roll a perception check? God!
That's not good.
Oh wow, that's a 6.
That's a 6 on your perception check. Yeah, so Isabella, yeah, there's... Holy
This room's
shit.
empty.
The cave, it opens up. I mean, damn, it's a circular room, and there's, like, straight in front of your face, across the room, about 40 feet away, there's a door there. Yeah, so that's what you see. And it's the kobold's turn. My bad rolls have turned around. They're all going to attack Ajax, all the ones on the wall, because he's the only one they can see.
Shit asses.
Hey,
So that's it.
make sure you're taking half damage on all these, Ajax.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I'm
Once
not
I'm
having
raging.
I'm just going to tell you the full damage. You have it. So,
Yeah,
it's 21, 22, nat 20,
Oh my god.
20,
Oh my god.
16.
Oh my god.
Oh, like all
Wow.
but one hits.
The 16 doesn't? You're the 17 AC, I got? Yeah,
Yeah, I got 13 head AC.
I wrote them on Google. It adds them up. I rolled 5d20. They add up to 83.
Jeez.
For
Okay,
total
so
of
that is... only one didn't hit, so that's 20 damage.
So 10
so-
damage. 10
yeah.
damage
Before you
total,
half it.
though.
Yeah, so you'll take 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, that resistance is great.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now it's your turn, Ajax.
You just have, like, darts sticking out of you.
I was about to say, Ajax is fucking pissed. Golly. I mean, since I'm fighting, I'm
Oh,
kind
it's
of
like
like
a
fighting
big
through the
cushion. Why they
wall.
go down?
Yeah. Since I'm fighting through the wall, I really can't use my maneuvers very well, I don't think. So, I guess I'll just attack. I'm gonna just kind of make another stab through the wall.
Okay, so make an attack roll
How
with
to get those
disadvantage.
little bastards.
Yeesh.
That's probably not going to hit.
No.
Yeah, it's not showing up for me yet. Their AC's 12.
It's a... He got an 8 on his first roll.
Oof.
Yeah.
Why is mine not updated? It still says 4 and 6.
Discord, and then a 16 on the second roll. Discord's been doing this weird thing where it's not like the chat isn't updating as quickly as it should. The other night I was playing and the roll showed up like 2 minutes after the guy rolled it.
That was happening for me last time we played. Y'all could see them, and it would take 2 to 5 minutes for me to see them. Okay, so an 8 does not hit, so you slash through the wall and miss. Do you want to do anything else?
I guess I'm going to take another attack.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Did you?
I should. I'm level 5.
But you're level 1 barbarian and
Oh,
level 4
yeah.
fighter.
You're right.
Well, that makes more sense, because I was going to say, you didn't do that last time.
Yeah,
Brett's
you're
you
right.
can't do that!
Oh, no, I was
My
like, you should have
bad.
done it last time, is what I was thinking.
Yeah, my bad. I'll just stand there and be angry.
All right, Allegory.
Noises.
We're back to you. You can
Allegory.
see Isabella. She is now. I'm trying to remember all these dimensions. Let's draw it real quick.
Allegory walks 30 more feet toward that room, so she's walked 60 feet since entering this hallway.
Mm-hmm. So that means you are where Isabella was last turn, so you can see that she has entered. You can see the room that she's went into where it kind of opens up.
Is there anybody in that
It's
room?
20 feet away from you. You can roll perception and see. I mean, Isabella's definitely in there.
I meant other than Isabella. I'll roll perception. 15.
No,
Much better.
it is an empty room.
Okay.
But you do notice a small little switch off to the left side of the room. And it is Isabella's turn.
I quickly say, Isabella, switch to the left. And that voice comes from nowhere because I'm still invisible.
I forgot you're invisible somehow.
Actually, since I'm not going to do anything else, I could dash the last 30 feet, really.
Yeah, you could.
So I dash the last 30 feet going into the room.
Okay.
Can I reach the switch if I do that?
No. Sure. Why
Okay.
not? Sure.
I was going to say, if I can't, then I'm not going
Well, the room is 20 feet. The entrance to the room is 20 feet. So yeah, it's 10 feet.
I go
Sure.
I go and pull the switch real quick, and then it's Isabella's turn. So
Okay.
Isabella just sees the switch move without anybody touching it.
Well, no, Isabella rolled a 6, so you don't actually see the switch move. You're still focusing on that door, but you do hear the super loud noise behind you of rock scraping on rock. So you turn around to see what's going on, and you see to the either side of the entrance to this hallway that's behind you now, rock is sliding away to expose the 2 hallways that these kobolds are inside of shooting at Ajax from.
I was kind of hoping it had accidentally started a trash compactor thing from A New Hope. You know, the walls are slowly pushing in toward Ajax.
Yeah, never mind. Actually, what I meant to say was the walls are closing in on Ajax.
Oh, son of a bitch! We gave him an idea. Damn it!
So if you turned around to look at this opening, right, then behind, now where you're looking is where you came from, the hallway, and now you can get into those hallways inside the wall that the kobolds are at, or you could turn back around and...
I'll go through the hallways.
Okay, are you going left or right?
Right.
Okay, so... the closest one is going to be 70 feet away from you. So if you dash down there, you don't make it.
Jeez. But she has a
bonus action. Oh, but you have a ranged weapon, so it doesn't even matter.
She has a short bow.
30 feet in attack, right?
She could probably attack where she is.
Short bow hits from...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So...
Yeah.
You can move 30 feet and attack from 40, or you can just stand where you are and take pop shots at them.
I'll move and attack.
And there's no wrong answer.
I said I'd move and attack.
Oh, yeah, 80 to 320.
She said she'll move and attack, Brett.
Can y'all still hear me?
Hey, Brett, she's moving to attack.
Up.
Yeah, we can hear
Can you
you.
hear us?
I can hear you.
I don't think he could. I don't think he could hear us.
Oh, perfect. Was
He
that
couldn't
like
hear
interrupting
us,
you
though.
and stuff?
You said there's no wrong.
Such a long silence.
No, it just.
And
You said there was no wrong move, and then so she answered a second time, and then I told you what she said, and then
Okay.
you're still like,
on my side, it was
Talking
like,
to
"Hey,
yourself.
which one do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And it was like silence, silence, silence. I'm like, "No, no wrong answer. Don't stress." Silence.
she rolled a
silence.
She rolled
Okay,
a
yeah, that
15 to attack.
Well, it kills
Roll
him.
your damage.
You get a plus 4.
I'm just
You get a
stealing
plus
Brett's
4.
DM.
You kill the
half
one
the
on the
time.
right. See you.
Okay.
Cam
Number
connectivity.
Do you want to do anything else, or is that your turn?
Lord have mercy. He's probably just screaming into the void here, and nobody can hear him.
That can be my move.
Can Caleb hear us?
No.
You say you are going to move, Lauren?
I moved and attack.
Oh, you moved
Yes.
and attacked. Gotcha.
She moved.
Okay, it is the kobold's
Yes.
turn. So the two on the right now are going to attack Alora. And the other two are going to attack Ajax. Let's see what we get. We'll make the first two Ajax, the second two.
Laura's not here.
Well, well, she better watch out because they're attacking her.
They're shooting these things. They're attacking
Through
dimensional planes to another
these
planet.
Good. So I got a 16 and a 23 to hit Ajax, and a 21 and 10.
Our next anti-Brett session, I'm gonna be like, and a dart just flies out of nowhere. Laura, what are you doing?
Laura, make a dex save.
What the
so
hell?
Laura and Ajax, you both take 4 damage as you get hit by
Is that a
one of
fucking
these
dart?
crossbows.
Isabella.
Isabella.
Is
All rogues are the same. You know how I am. And now Ajax, it's your turn.
Oh my lord.
Oh man, Brett's dead. We lost him.
What?
What?
I don't think Caleb can hear us.
He's dead, I guess. I can't hear him.
The whole time.
You can't hear him at all? He's been talking this whole time.
God, does he think y'all have just been talking? Surely we've
Can
said
he hear
things that
us?
wouldn't make sense for
I
y'all
don't
to
know.
say.
I can't hear him.
But you hear
I don't hear
us.
anything from him.
You hear
Yeah, I
us,
can hear
Caleb.
y'all.
Leave
I can
him
hear
come
y'all
back,
just
right?
fine.
Okay. We've been talking to Brett this whole time.
It's Ajax's turn to
Oh
attack.
god.
Well,
You have 4.
It's
Okay.
Ajax's turn to attack. He can
I
hear
can't
Alright,
do this
yeah.
though.
so I'm guessing these kobolds are exposed now.
Well, I'm in the hallway with one of them.
Oh,
with 2
my
of them on the
God.
right.
Caleb, can you hear me? You need to leave Discord and come back. I
The
can't
kobolds
DM
are,
through
are
telephone
exposed now. I'm
for
not
a game of
attacking you with
telephone
advantage.
That is some horse apples. I refuse.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I can't hear Brett. I don't know what's wrong.
He had to
I put him in a 60-second timeout. So
I can't stop. Oh my god, I'm dying.
be being for real.
maybe
Oh my
maybe
God.
when he comes back he'll be able to hear me.
I felt like he was joking at first.
Y'all are like, you
Oh.
can't hear Brett. It's fine. This
Oh.
is what he said. I'm like, no, hell no.
Oh my god. I am. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh god.
Yeah.
Man, 60 seconds is a long time, huh?
I turned off the timeout. Okay, can you hear? Try it now. You two.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
little.
Okay.
It's quiet, but I can hear you.
Is it better?
Yes,
Better now?
That's better. Much better.
Okay. Okay, so it's your
Alright.
turn. It's Ajax's turn. Isabella killed one of the kobolds on the
Yeah.
right. They seem to focus on her. the ones on the right, and it fired at her. And the ones on the left fired at you again. You both got hit once for 4 damage.
Okay.
So I guess that's 2 for you. And now it is your turn,
Okay.
Ajax.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to attack these little bastards now, and since they're not behind the wall, I can just no disadvantage.
Oh no! They're still behind the wall. Just a door that's
You have to get to the
80
end of the
feet
hall.
away from you.
Oh,
Opened
okay.
up.
Well, I'm gonna Well,
so that you can go into.
I'll go ahead and use my movement and run down there to the door.
Well, if you dash, it's 60 feet,
Ooh.
so you didn't make it.
Ah, damn it.
But at least you're running away from them.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose my
Also,
rage.
I think you lose your rage if you do that.
If he doesn't attack for a round.
Yeah, I think you. No, it's attack or take damage, isn't it? And he took damage, so
Yeah, he took damage.
so he can do it. Okay, so is that what you're doing? You're dashing 60 feet.
Yes.
All right, it's Isabella's turn.
Do you skip me?
Yep, it is Allegory's turn.
Oopsie poops.
I was like, Isabella just wins.
Well, see, when I wrote initiative, I wrote Allegory, and then I wrote Lauren, and I was like, why did I write that? And scribbled it out and wrote Isabella. I did the rest of the initiative, so Ajax is at the bottom, so I went back to the top, which is under the scribble at Isabella.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Allegory's
So
turn, not Isabella's turn.
I can turn and see the 2 halls.
Yeah, 100%.
And Isabella went to the one on the right.
Yes.
So I can go toward the one on the left.
Yeah, you can also go to the one on the right.
Well, how, can I... Well, how many are on the right and how many are on the left? I guess I'll ask that.
Well, now there's 2 each.
2 each? I'm going to go on the left.
Ajax has killed one.
Okay.
Isabella's killed one.
I'm going to go to the left, and I'm going to... How far away are...
So you can get...
Can I get within... Or can I get so that I'm 60 feet away?
So you move 10 feet in... Yeah, you can get within...
Okay. I'm going to...
No, you'll be 70 feet... Well, but they're closer to you. One of them will be 60 feet away. The other one is 70.
So if I move 30 feet, I can get one within 60 feet?
Yes, there'll be one.
Okay, I'm going to throw my Chaos Blade at it.
God, you can throw it 60 feet?
Yeah,
Let's roll that damage.
it's a 2060, so it's like...
Oh, it's your magic.
Hmm?
That's this magic weapon. Is that this magic weapon?
What magic weapon?
It doesn't matter.
I don't have a magic weapon.
Roll.
What are you talking about?
Okay, roll to hit. Dipshit.
Oh, God. An 11.
Ah, that just misses.
Um,
Does it come back to
as
you?
a
What happens when
bonus
you throw your
action...
Chaos Blade and miss?
so this is what this looks like. It looks like a triple-bladed, I think I have an image that I just saved. It's triple-bladed and kind of, rounded. Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a throwing star, but the blades are curved inward on itself, so it's like the image on the right, not the image on the left that I showed. But it's sharp on all sides, and that's at the end of my glaive stick, and so I swing my glaive as if I was attacking somebody and fling that off of the end of the stick. And it spins out, opens up, and then slashes past the person.
That's awesome.
And then as a bonus action,
Yep.
I recall it, and then I'm going to do that a second time to try to hit this guy.
Well, that means you can't recall it this turn, right?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I kill him.
Okay. So you fling your little thing out at him. He ducks under it. It boomerangs back to you, and Allegory barely even catches it. Right, she just puts it on the end of the glaive and slings it again, and it buries in his chest, and he falls. And you went to the left, right?
Yep.
So that guy's dead. Okay, and now it's Isabella's turn.
Yeah, it was 11 damage, 7 slashing, 4 fire. I just wanted to see how much damage it did.
Alright, how far are the other 2?
How much overkill you got? They are. You ran there. I think they're 40 feet away. I think 30.
Okay,
We'll say 30.
then I'm just gonna shoot at them again. Shoot at one of them, the closest one.
All right, get him.
I love that these guys have so little health that all we have to do is hit to basically kill them.
Mm-hmm.
16.
That hits. So you drop another one. Because you have +4, so he dies. Now it's the kobold's turn, and I think they're not going to attack Ajax. Well, Ajax ran too, so they wouldn't. But they have
I'm no longer invisible. Well,
no, you attacked, so you lost invisibility.
Yeah.
And it's a 6 to hit Allegory and a 18 to hit Isabella. So Isabella, you take 4 damage from the kobold still in your hallway, and then it's Ajax's turn.
Alright. Well, I need to dash again to get in there to where I can fight these guys.
You can't. So you're 20 feet away from one of the doorways. So you move 20 feet and then go into one of the doorways, and they are 60 feet from there. So actually, you can't make it.
Jesus!
You don't have a ranged weapon?
Maybe within 10 feet of one of them, though.
No ranged
So you
weapons.
You going left
I'm
or
a melee
right?
boy.
If you don't have a
Left,
ranged
right.
weapon, I'll let you throw one of your weapons at him with disadvantage. Because it's not.
Nah, I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. I don't want to do that. Nah, I guess I'll just go to the left.
Okay. Let's go left. You said you're not throwing, right?
Yes, I'm not throwing.
Okay, so it is Allegory's turn.
Allegory uses a bonus action to recall her blade.
Don't miss this time.
How far away is this guy?
Didn't I say they were 30 and 40 feet? Let's.
Yeah, I think it was 40 feet. I'm pretty sure it was this guy. The first guy I killed was 30 feet because I could hit him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was thinking,
Easier.
but I was going to say surely you hit the one that was 40 feet. Right, so you can move up to the other one. But okay, you hit the 30 feet
No,
one.
I hit the closer one first. I'm not going to throw past him.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to roll to attack.
Okay. You need a 12 or higher. Let's see, it was +6 last time.
Yeah, I was just double checking my stats because I noticed my damage modifier was wrong. That's an 11 again.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Yep.
The 11 I don't see.
Looking at all my other stuff. That's it. I'm gonna move 30 feet toward him.
Okay, so you sling your glaive thing, the thing on the end of your glaive at him.
Yep.
It goes over his head and lands behind him, and he hits his stomach because he knows it's going to boomerang back to you, and lays there awkwardly for 2 seconds, then looks and sees that you didn't call it back, and then he jumps back up, points his crossbow at you, and it is Isabella's turn.
I've gathered them.
She's gathering her animals
Oh, she just texted. Oh,
like
perfect.
Noah.
Oh, see you're 11 now, Arion.
Yeah, it's right there.
Am I
Jeez,
close enough
Bret's
just to
been there the
stand
whole
where
time.
I'm at and shoot at the last one in this hallway? Cool.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Take that shot. Take that shot. Take that shot.
17 hits, so you killed the last one in the hallway. You wiped out this hallway all by yourself. So now it is the kobold's turn. The one surviving kobold is going to attack Allegory. Let's see how he does. Jeez. I rolled it twice because I felt bad because I feel like they've hit way more than they should. And the first time I got a 15 plus 4, 19. And I was like, I'm just going to roll again.
Mhm.
I feel like a dick. And then I got a 16 plus 4, 20. So you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
And then it's your turn. Nope, Ajax's turn.
That's still no damage to us.
Yeah,
I haven't even hit below my halfway point.
Okay, so I think I've lost my rage by
You've
this
been
point because I didn't take any
critted.
damage that last time.
Yeah, you are not in your rage.
But I get 2, so if I could probably do one again next time I get into combat. Can I get within fighting range of another kobold? Now?
Yeah,
At
you
this
were
point,
within
you
10
should be
feet.
able to, yeah.
You're starting
Okay,
10 feet away. of
Yeah,
the last
bonus
guy.
action. I'll rage again. Ooh, well, scratch that. I'm not gonna rage. I'm just gonna attack.
Yeah, don't be scared of King of the Cave Steve. He's fine.
I mean, yeah, we still got
Let's see
five
that
King of the
attack
Cave
roll.
Steve. Ouch! Nat 20.
Okay, how do you absolutely obliterate the last kobold here? This little blue kobold. What do you do to her?
I have a feeling like maybe he's got his back turned, and as I'm running up there towards him,
I'll avenge you, comrades.
yeah, I've got my short sword kind of like low, like across my body, and as I get up close to him, I just like bring it up, up and across, and I just cleave this little dude in half.
Half vertically?
Yeah, like
That's-
vertically.
Oh god, that's the worst way to get cut in half. That's rough. All right,
From
all
cloaca
kobolds are
to the collar.
we we are out of initiative.
All right. It's my bedtime.
That's way past mine.
Yeah, it's way past mine too.
Let's get more.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I have to be up in like 5.5 hours now.
Ew. That sucks.
Who? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Cadence roll. That 20 just popped up. I was like, who rolled in that 20 after we decided to stop playing? Why would you waste that?
Oh, that was good though. I enjoyed it.
What's big?
Stop recording.
Yeah. It was nice having some decent rolls for once.
I'm going to bed, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, good night, gang.